Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to these short Lenten Good Night Points. I'll speak to you on two topics today. The Feast of Tomorrow, Chair of St. Peter, and the second is Reviewing of Prayer. Chair of St. Peter, it is not that wooden chair that we are going to adore and worship and venerate. No, it's not that. It's rather the authority that Christ left him in spite of all his weaknesses to lead the church. Today's Gospel tells us of Peter acknowledging, Jesus, you are the Christ. Peter is one of the three who will experience the transfiguration. At the Passion, Peter will deny Jesus 3 times. Post-resurrection, Peter is going to say, I really do not know what to do, let me go fishing. And he takes the others and goes fishing. Beyond all of this, Jesus will still make him the leader of the church. And my dear brothers and sisters, he's a great inspiration for all of us. In spite of all our weaknesses, Jesus can still depend on us if we let ourselves be in Jesus' hand. It all depends on us letting Jesus mold us. Peter would have constantly been renewing his life, trying to understand, what am I doing? This Jesus loves me, then why can't I love him back? And after reviewing, he would have started changing a lot in his life. Our prayer has so much in it because God and human interact. And when we review our prayer, we understand much more of what God is doing in our prayer. St. Ignatius advised us, review our prayer, see where God touched you, see what God was telling you in your prayer, see how you felt in your prayer. And so he left us a few guidelines of how we should review our prayer. I'll give you a few of these. The first is, what happened in my prayer? What were my inner movements? My reflection, my feelings, what were they? What were my desires? What were the new insights I got? What were the emotions that moved up in my prayer? The second is, did my prayer remain at the head level or it moved to my heart? Was my prayer words, thoughts, singing, all of this? Or was I moved to do something? Was I challenged at my heart? The third is, how did I feel in my prayer? Was there peace, joy? Was I bored, disturbed, distracted, worried, sad? What was a predominant feeling that lingered along in my prayer? Did some line or something strike me or move me powerfully? And at the end, did I feel like taking the same matter for prayer again? My dear friends, this is not an exam where we have to take all these 5 points and reflect on them. They are just helps to understand how was God dealing with me in my prayer. What was God telling me? It would help me deepen my relationship with Christ. Wishing you all the very best for this Lent as we go ahead. Good night and God bless you.